Now Folk on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Left side, here's Ward. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. They'll fill up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
He'll drop the throw. And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Over the middle of the big target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Washington. They'll look to throw. Short one there to the tight end pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4. The 16-yard line.
Connected with the tight end. That's that. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll look to throw again. That one taken in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Commanders 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Going deep downfield for Judy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll do so with 1st and 10. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Catch lead there by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Injured player on the field. He's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown Browns. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. As caught, that's Lane. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down. play. He'll look to throw. There's Fant, open right side. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Browns, 30
Second and 11. They'll look to throw yet again. Pass brought in by Samuel. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
Washington.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Washington.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action for Lawrence. Over the middle and caught by Judy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41,
It's a gain of
here's
5.
2nd down and
Brings up
5.
2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time. Gets a hand in there.
There defensively.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Ward. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The stop made by Myles Garrett.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26
Back to throw. Samuel there to make the catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give. Here comes Ward. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders' first down.
They'll look to throw. Taking off, and he'll hit the deck here. Remember, that mark comes at the start of the slide. So only a gain of about a yard.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Lloyd. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. His third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The Washington first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett, what a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a little credit here to the coverage unit. Mike, there was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Bates' hit is good. And the Commanders will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Browns offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down, Lawrence. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to haul it in middle of the field, and from there, it's a foot race, and they won't catch him. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's A.J. Brown. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Eagles win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, let's go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Red on red.
First down, right back to Sampson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and Intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball,
Delay
looks at the
game.
clock. Clock
Offense.
says 0. That's a delay of game. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they dig themselves out of that hole rather effectively. Gain of 19 on 1st and 20. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Handoff. It's Lloyd. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Malik Collins makes the stop. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 40-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Mason Graham on the stop.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
But it brings up
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Toss to Sampson, running right, and that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Brought down back at the
So much of what
27.
makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Brings up 2nd
He does a
and
nice
9.
job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give, it's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is first touchdown of this year. Hope now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns are going to open up the lead to 8.
28. Commanders 20.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A run, and this is Lloyd. Ooh. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fans. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They run. It's Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Commanders first down.
And the Commanders first down.
On first down, right back to Lloyd. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Washington.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. They come out for first and goal. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
They'll let their tight end run it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
The Browns offense, and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
47-yard line.
A run with Sampson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. But Commanders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Commanders.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Carson Schlesinger in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Balanced throw. It's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense, and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Browns. 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This is brought in downfield by Judy.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another.
A tight end in motion now.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Browns. 1st down.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Marcus Davenport. A loss of 2.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Here's a screen now for Moore. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to even the score late. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. His throw left is complete with Judy. Now they face third down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
And the Browns, first down.
To throw is Lawrence. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another Browns.
On first down, Lawrence. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 40.
Second down, Lawrence. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, here are the Commanders down on the scoreboard. A little over 30 seconds remain. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. That pass taken in by McLaurin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
The ball comes out. disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now pass deep from McClory, and that is incomplete. They had their chance, they took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
It all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game. They came up big with their team.
So it's a win for the Browns. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.